Okay, and now I'd like to introduce you to the liver meridian. It's one of the wood element meridians, and we're going to do the yin channel first. That's the one that goes up the inside of the body. It's a very important meridian on the psychological and the spiritual level, and it's something that's very important right now, especially for those of you who are feeling a lot of obstruction, and even if you're feeling kind of tired and depressed as well, because the liver meridian is to do with the flow of energy around the body, and on a spiritual level, it's related to the path through life. Okay, so 10 weeks of working on this, you should feel like you're smoothly walking your path of life. We hope so. And I'm going to show you where it starts, and I should introduce you to the very first point on the channel. I'll just pull up the slide for you, and here it is. It's this point here, liver 1, okay, and it's called Dadun, and it means great esteem. And the idea is once your liver channel is cleared out and you're walking the path, your path of life, you just have this feeling of great esteem in yourself. And that's what we're aiming for. We're starting here, right on the toe, okay? It's linked on the spiritual level to the Hun, this path through life. It regulates the liver key. It benefits the lower heater, which is what we want, right? And it's used for all kinds of things in acupuncture and shiatsu, including constipation, genitourinary problems, and menstrual problems as well, because it smooths the flow of chi, particularly in the lower burner. Now look at the picture, and I'll show you exactly how to find it on my very own toe. Okay, what you do is you take the nail, and you just basically go along one side and along the other, just in the corner of the nail there. That's exactly where the point is, and it runs up this way, up the foot, and then it has a long journey up through the body, up into the lower burner as well. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're just going to work that a little bit. We're just going to squeeze here by the nail, the inside of the nail there with the thumb, like I'm doing here. You got that? I'll just give you a bit of a close-up if you don't mind of my foot. Yeah, so I'm basically holding right into there. Good job I've been doing my yoga recently, isn't it? Squeezing right into there, and then what I'm doing is I'm working up here towards this groove here between these two bones, okay? And that's what I'm doing here. We're walking out. That will do is start to open up the liver channel. Okay, now if you already know where the channel is, you might want to just also open up your awareness to where the channel is up through the inside of the leg as you do this, and just see if you can get any connections between this point and especially the lower burner as you press it. Okay, opening up. And we're just working up from that point there, up there. Okay. So there we are. If you're feeling a little bit low in the week, why don't you just take 5 minutes out, work on kidney 1, and then work from here, great esteem, okay, and work it up through the foot. And particularly make sure that these bones here are moving, because this is where the liver channel goes. And a lot of times when you get depression, this is something we do a lot with shiatsu. We can almost tell when we pick up someone's foot, we feel the stiffness here. We know there's obstruction in the liver channel. We know that the person needs some energy movement, okay? And so something we do all the time. If you've ever had a shiatsu treatment, you'll notice we often go to the foot, we'll feel around, and we get a lot of information from the channels on the foot. Okay, and you can do it yourself. So I'm going to do my other foot now, because I'd like some great esteem on this foot as well, on this toe. So I'm going to work right in there. And then opening up these metatarsals, these bones in the feet, down to these toes. Okay, and it's going to be very interesting when we stand up now, after having done this very important and very powerful point on the liver channel, just to see how we feel when that channel is opened up. Then it'll be time to go into the middle burner.